It was a damn good day, my friends. I made over $8,000 in my live account, no prop firms, and in today's video, I'm going to teach you the stupid simple strategy I used to do it in front of over 10,000 of my students today.
How much y'all made off that trade? 1.1K unfunded, 300, 114, 50 plus points, maybe 1K run at 396, 2300, 350. Go once, one twice, 56. Let's go, 1500, 250. 50. We're still riding it, baby. Come on.
This strategy is simple. It's effective, and I'm going to teach you how to use it in less than 10 minutes so you can use it as soon as this next week. And all I ask is if you get some value from this video, which I know you will, is you tap in, hit that subscribe button, and come to learn every single day right here on this channel. And with that being said, if you're looking to scale your trading without using your own capital, Apex is having a 90% off sale right now using code JDUN. You can buy as many accounts as you'd like, trade up to 20 PA accounts at a time, and you always get payout protection, the best possible discount, 1-day pass, and more discipline over dopamine every single day using code JDUN. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I will always do my best to support you guys. Let's get to the money. Now, we look at this chart here. The trade that I caught today was absolutely beautiful to the downside. Our entry here was at 68, and we rode this down for over 100 points to the downside, never going back to our entry. Now, let's talk about how we found this entry in here, because that's the most important part, right? You don't care that I made money, and that's fine. That shouldn't matter to you. What should matter is how you can repeat this exact process to implement it into your trading system and strategy. So first things first, we always want to look at where is our London high and where is the London low. So we mark out London high and London low. That's step one. I always like to mark those out blue so we know exactly what we're looking for when we mark out what we do next, our 15-minute high and low. So let's go ahead here, map that out blue as well. And so the first 15 minutes go by, and we always want to mark out our 15-minute high and 15-minute low from the first 3 5-minute candles. Now you'll notice that if you've watched my ORB strategy videos in the past, we never quite touch the 15-minute low here when we come up and get our entry in this area on this candle up here. Now, what we see here and why I end up entering this trade around the 66 is we see 3 candles, right? We see these first 3 candles all bearish. Now, we do end up coming to retest this London low here, but I don't enter until we see one solid confirmation candle in the trend direction that I want to be trading. So we finally see this aggressive impulse candle to the downside. We go below the 15-minute low, and we have higher volume, which indicates that our sellers are aggressive. So we have aggressive selling coming in. It's also worth noting that we have a downtrend pre-market, so that comes into play when we have trend-setting candles intraday. It's following pre-market trend. That's always a better indication that we're going to have a trend day in that direction. So you guys see this trend-setting candle here, full body to the downside, aggressive selling volume as you see here. So on this next pop-up, I'm looking to get as close as we possibly can to this 15-minute low to short with stops above the trend-setting candle, which also happened to be whole cycle number 600. Now, there's another facet to this trade that you may not see on the screen. Well, of course you don't see it because it's not visible. But if we zoom out just a bit, what do we also notice that's near this 15-minute low, but not quite there? We have our previous day low. So we have our previous day low here. We have 15-minute low here. So as we come up to this level, I'm telling Team Bull, I'm telling all 10,000 plus of my students that if we come to this level in here, I'm trying shorts, keeping stops above the trend-setting candle, and my goal is to get back to low a day and even further down. My next price target on this was 500. That was my second trim, was below this 500, which was 70 points from our entry. Second trim, 70 points from entry, which for me and how I trade is incredible. Not every trade is 100 plus points, but today was an absolutely beautiful day. So we get that second trim at 500 down here. We're still aggressively moving down. And as we move back up here, again, I end up getting mostly out down here in the 60s and 70s. I don't hold for the full move down. It's Friday. We have a 3-day weekend. I was happy with my 8 Gs, locked it in, moved forward. Now, for your guys' strategy purposes, there was another good entry in here. And I was calling this out live when I was trading on my other YouTube and, of course, inside Team Bull. I'll put both of those links down below. We had this aggressive candle to the downside, and another trend-setting candle. We had the fair value gap made here. So when we came and retested this on lowering volume, this was another potential entry that you could have gotten in, kept stops worst case scenario above this trend-setting candle high, and tried to ride this to low a day. And if we just go based off strictly risk reward here, let's say you get an okay entry there. You set your absolute max risk to above the trend-setting candle and you ride this to low a day. Well, that right there is almost a 2R trade. Almost a 2R trade to a T in which you don't get stopped out on. That's how I use the 5-minute and the 15-minute chart intraday to find trend setups. You don't get a lot of setups every day, which you don't want a lot of setups. A lot of setups means a lot of signals, and a lot of signals means false signals, and false signals mean that you lose money. How I teach and why my students see so much success and so much confidence in themselves, like you see here, on his path to getting $10,000+ in payouts, is that we preach discipline over dopamine. I lock in, I put on the glasses each day, and I tell my students that we're going to be disciplined today. We're going to trade smart. We're going to trade safe. We're going to take A+ entries only. I know there's a million different entries every day. I know these gurus want you to blow your prop accounts and want you to blow your other accounts so that you buy more with their code. Not me. If you're trading with props, the end goal is to be off of the props. I give you code JDUN because for one, they give me a kickback. It helps me out. But for two, more importantly, you get a discount. You get payout protection. And you're going to get payouts if you follow the rules, put it in your live account, and eventually get the heck off prop firms. I don't want you being prop traders forever. I want you funding your own live accounts, building the discipline to build those live accounts, and buying back your time and freedom via trading. That's what I want you guys focusing on doing long term. If you can focus on the process and finding good trend entries and capitalizing on good trend days like we saw today, that's how you make it and become profitable long term. It takes a few of these days a month to get you profitable. You can break even and have small losses on the other days, but if you can find a really good trend day like today and really maximize your risk reward, that is what is going to make you profitable long term. You just have to be able to execute on a high level when you get opportunities like this. And that also leads me to the point of if you missed today, say you were trading live with me and you missed my entry, or you were trading on your own and you missed your entry, or you fumbled it and stopped out, you should not feel FOMO from that. And here's why. Is because when you see good setups like we saw today, they are going to come again. You should never get FOMO missing a setup that will repeat itself over and over. Because if it's a high probability setup, it's going to repeat itself again. Whereas if you're sitting there chasing a setup that you think that's never going to come again, and you're upset that you didn't make money, well, for one, you're likely going to lose money, not have the account capital or the confidence to trade the setup again when it comes. And B, it may not be a great setup in the first place if you're that worried about it not happening again. That's what you have to realize and understand about FOMO. It's your mind playing tricks on you. You have to be able to take the steering wheel, choose that discipline over dopamine, and really focus in on the long-term vision. That is what creates profitable traders. All the strategies out there, my strategy, the next guy or girl strategy, what's not out there is the discipline. And that's where I think I really have an edge as a teacher, as a mentor, and as someone who wants to see you win, is I'm preaching to you guys and doing my absolute best to get you to be disciplined. I need you guys focusing on discipline over dopamine every single day. And if you can do that, success is going to come your way. Keep trading smart, keep trading safe, stay focused, stay disciplined over dopamine, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys like this video, if you want more like it, comment what you want to see below, hit that subscribe button, and let's learn and level up together. God bless.